My name is Denis Gursky.
And I'm Viktor Gursky.
In 2015, we co-founded 1991 Open Data Incubator.
My name is Jane Klepa, and I'm an executive director at 1991 Open Data Incubator.
1991 Open Data Incubator is the first non-commercial incubation program in Ukraine. Started in 2015 by NGO Social Boost and Western NAS Enterprise Fund. Today, 1991 is the complex of incubation and acceleration programs whose main focus is the growth of startups that work on government and big national challenges. Because 1991 sits between government, business, and civil society, the main focus areas are impact and technology. We help Ukrainian startups to launch pilots with big IT companies or ministries and municipalities. Over the course of 4 years, 1991 Open Data Incubator became partner of 21 different programs, found partners in 13 countries, and now is mentioned in more than 1,000 publications. Mostly important is that we have 170 alumni startups that altogether raised over 2.5 million US dollars. And which is even the most important, that we have built an amazing team.
To implement its acceleration and incubation programs, 1991 partners with a variety of international donors, government funds, public and private sector organizations. In 2016, 1991 created 2 acceleration programs for startups that created products for consolidated communities as a part of decentralization program. The program was funded by USAID. In 2018, 1991 partnered with GIZ to implement the program called EU Association Lab. It is meant to help startups in the government sector to create their products that contribute to the implementation of EU-Ukraine Association Agreement. In 2017, 1991 partnered with Eurasia Foundation, funded by USAID and UKAID, to implement Open Data Challenge. This is a yearly incubation program for startups that are based on open government data with a yearly fund of up to $150,000. In 2018, 1991 partnered with MasterCard Ukraine, OTP Bank, and National Bank of Ukraine to implement 2 acceleration programs for fintech startups. The program contributed to open banking reform and helped MasterCard and OTP Bank open their APIs for startups to create their products based on these APIs. In 2019, 1991 partnered with the Ministry of Infrastructure of Ukraine and the National Railroads of Ukraine to implement the program called the Future of Mobility Lab. The program was created for mobility startups that would contribute to digitalization of the state-owned enterprise. For 3 years in a row, 1991 implemented Innovating Justice Challenge, an acceleration program for legal tech startups in a partnership with HEAL organization. Each incubation or acceleration program we create is handcrafted by our team depending on the needs of the partner or the stage of startup development. Each program we create consists of dozens of lectures, workshops, one-on-one meetings, office hours, and mentor consultations. In the course of 5 years, not only did we manage to create a huge community of startups, but also a great community of professional mentors.
For 4 years of 1991, we built a great community of more than 100 mentors. That's a cool experts in their sectors, activists, or representatives of government states. So that's why we are working with experts from different fields like corporate sector, for example, Grammarly, or very good security, and even kernel tech. Also, we are working with investors and funds, business angels like UVCA or Genesis Investments. We're working always with activists and government states. That's why we have representatives in field of our mentors from Ministry of Digital Transformation or TAPAS project, or even a future development agency. Our alumni are successfully developing and building their projects. And of course, they're scaling to the new markets. That's why our alumni is the members of the world leadership accelerators like Y Combinator, Startup, or Startup Wise Guys. Our startups raise their money during or immediately after acceleration programs. For example, the case of PatentBot. It's a chatbot where you can register your trademark in a few minutes. So after the program, they raised $30,000. And now in 2020, their valuation is $1.5 million with a new investment round. Another one, Xdraft. It's a web platform that allows you to get a perfect legal document in less than 5 minutes. This project raised more than $1 million, and now their valuation is more than $10 million. Another case, Go to You. Their valuation is $3 million now. Among the other famous and bright alumni of 1991 Open Data Incubator is Donor.ua. It's an automated system of recruiting blood donors, and that the main communicational platform between donors, recipients, medical institutions, and blood centers. Another example, it's MyHelix. It's a service that analyzes human DNA and recommend you different customized variation of sports or nutrition. Штрафи.ua is a service for driver that allows you find out quickly about the availability of fines and pay them instantly. U-Score is an analytical scoring system with the ability to integrate it with the electronic system of banks or other financial institutions. Monitor Estate is the web platform that search and analyze legal information on real estate to determine the risks of purchase.